I took exactly 5 grams a day, every single day. And within a few weeks, something unexpected happened. My inflammation dropped. Stubborn fat finally started moving, and muscle growth kicked in faster than anything I had tried before. What makes this strange is what didn't change. I didn't train harder. I didn't eat less. I didn't follow a new diet or workout trend. The only thing that changed was what I took and why science said it should work. That's when I realized most people are fighting fat gain, muscle loss, and aging in the wrong order. Because the real enemy isn't calories, it isn't carbs, it isn't even your workouts, it's chronic inflammation. And almost nobody talks about it the right way. Here's what most people never hear. Inflammation isn't just sore joints or post-workout pain. It's a silent biological switch that controls fat storage, muscle breakdown, insulin resistance, recovery speed, and even how fast you age. Research shows chronic low-grade inflammation blocks muscle protein synthesis. That means you can train consistently and still lose muscle. At the same time, inflammation tells your body to hold on to fat, even when calories are controlled. When researchers lowered inflammation first, fat loss and muscle growth followed naturally, without extreme diets or overtraining. What shocked scientists even more was the dose, just 5 grams a day, not megadoses, not complex supplement stacks. At this amount, certain compounds were shown to calm inflammatory pathways while activating muscle-building signals. Inflammatory markers dropped, insulin sensitivity improved, muscle signaling increased. So I tested 5 different compounds, each at exactly 5 grams per day. Some helped a little, some worked better than expected, but one stood so far above the rest that researchers repeated trials just to confirm the results. In this video, I'm revealing the 5 compounds I took 5 grams of every day, ranked from least to most powerful. And stay into the end, because number 1 crushes inflammation while accelerating fat loss and muscle growth at the same time, according to multiple peer-reviewed studies. All research sources are linked below for full transparency. Before we begin, quick question. How old are you and where are you watching from? We read every comment because your experience might save someone years of frustration. Let's start. MSM is a natural sulfur compound your body relies on, but most people no longer get enough of it from food. Think of MSM as internal joint lubrication. At 5 grams per day, MSM helps reduce inflammatory signaling in joints, muscles, and connective tissue while calming overactive pain receptors. Within about 2 weeks, many people noticed reduced stiffness, less joint pain, and smoother movement. But MSM does more than support joints. Sulfur is essential for collagen and keratin production, meaning MSM also supports skin, hair, nails, and gut lining health. In a controlled UCLA study, participants taking 5 grams of MSM daily for 12 weeks experienced a 58% reduction in joint pain and a 42% improvement in physical function. What makes MSM especially interesting is its effect on cell permeability, allowing nutrients to enter cells more efficiently while metabolic waste exits faster. That's why many users report increased energy within the first week and reduced bloating within the first month. For best results, MSM works synergistically with vitamin C, which enhances absorption. Most people notice morning stiffness disappears first, followed by smoother joints, better skin texture, and fewer random aches. But this is only the foundation. Glycine is one of the most underestimated supplements in modern health. At 5 grams taken before bed, glycine doesn't just improve sleep, it upgrades it. Your body uses glycine to produce collagen, creatine, and glutathione, 3 critical compounds for muscle preservation, fat metabolism, and cellular longevity. Japanese research shows 5 grams of glycine before sleep helps people fall asleep faster and increases deep sleep phases by up to 40%. That matters because deep sleep is when growth hormone peaks and tissue repair happens. Glycine also lowers core body temperature, signaling your brain that it's time to sleep, while reducing nighttime inflammation. In clinical trials, 5 grams of glycine improved insulin sensitivity by over 40%, making fat loss easier and reducing abdominal fat storage. It also acts as an inhibitory neurotransmitter, calming anxiety and racing thoughts without sedation. People don't just sleep better, they wake up sharper, calmer, and more recovered. But sleep optimization is only part of the equation. Spirulina is one of the most nutrient-dense foods ever studied. At 5 grams per day, it delivers complete protein, powerful anti-inflammatory compounds, iron, B vitamins, omega-3s, and antioxidants. Gram for gram, spirulina provides more usable nutrition than almost any food on Earth. NASA has studied it for space missions because of its efficiency. Clinical studies show 5 grams of spirulina daily can reduce inflammatory markers by over 50%, improve muscle endurance, and significantly lower LDL cholesterol. Its protein absorption rate exceeds 85%, meaning your muscles actually use what you consume. Spirulina also binds to toxins and heavy metals, supporting detoxification and metabolic efficiency. Most people report increased energy within days and improved muscle definition within weeks. But structural repair requires something more specific. Collagen makes up nearly 1/3 of your total body protein. After age 25, collagen production declines steadily, leading to joint pain, weaker tendons, muscle loss, and skin aging. Collagen peptides are pre-digested, making them easy to absorb and direct to tissues that need repair. In a German clinical trial, athletes taking 5 grams daily increased lean muscle mass and strength without changing their training. Collagen also increases satiety hormones, making fat loss more sustainable without hunger. Taken consistently, collagen improves joint flexibility, tendon strength, skin elasticity, and muscle recovery. But even collagen needs a catalyst. Creatine is not just a gym supplement. It's one of the most studied compounds in human health history. At 5 grams per day, creatine saturates muscle cells with phosphocreatine, improving strength, power, and recovery. But here's what most people miss. Creatine also reduces inflammation, improves insulin sensitivity, preserves muscle during aging, and enhances brain energy metabolism. Harvard-affiliated research showed older adults taking 5 grams daily gained significant lean muscle and strength, effectively reversing age-related muscle loss. Creatine increases cellular hydration, triggering protein synthesis and reducing muscle breakdown even at rest. It also raises resting metabolic rate by increasing lean mass, leading to higher fat burn throughout the day. And despite the myths, long-term studies show no harm to kidneys or liver in healthy individuals. Creatine doesn't just build muscle, it protects it. Together, these 5 compounds work synergistically. They reduce inflammation first, then allow fat loss, muscle growth, recovery, and energy to follow naturally. 5 grams each, consistently, for at least 60 days. That's the scientifically supported sweet spot. If this approach helped you understand your body differently, subscribe so you don't miss the next breakthrough. Until next time, keep lowering inflammation and let your body do the rest.